morning, dear students. I hope you all are fine. So, let us start with our next lesson, and that is the sound. Yes. So, you all are very well aware about sound. We produce sound, right? So, what is the importance of sound, right? We cannot communicate with each other without sound, right? We have the sound, we can produce the sound, hence we can talk with each other, we can express our feelings, and we can communicate with each other. So there is very much importance of sound in our life. So basically, what is this sound exactly? What is it all about? So sound is a form of energy. You have learned about so many types of energies, right? And that sound is a kind of energy, and that is produced by vibration. Anything which vibrates produces sound. Okay, like you see, but and what is vibration? So vibration is the to and fro or back and forth motion of an object. Any object which goes to and fro, or we can say back and forth, that will produce a sound. So that is the vibration. Okay, and sound cannot be produced without vibration. So there must be vibration of any object for the sound to be heard. Okay, let us see few examples, right? If you strike a school bell, you can see that it vibrates. So when it will vibrate, then and then only it will produce an energy, which is the sound. Also, if you pluck a straight rubber band, you must have tried this, so you can try. Take a rubber band and you try to pluck it. Okay, stretch it tight and then pluck it. It will vibrate, and it will also produce a specific sound. Yes, so this is how vibration can only make the sound. Or if you beat a drum, you can see the membrane, the stretched membrane of the drum, it vibrates, and then the sound will be heard. And if you blow a bubble, then that in that case the air column will vibrate. Yes, the air also vibrates. So there are certain cases where the air will vibrate and we hear the sound. So it is not always the object, it is not always the solid object, but air which also vibrates, and that produces the sound. Even if you try to hit the surface, if you try to hit the water surface by your hand, that also produces a sound, right? That specific typical sound of that. So sound is produced by vibration. So vibrating body can only produce the sound. You see, all these are the musical instruments, right, which you have seen. Some of you must be knowing how to make the sound from that. You see, there are various kinds of musical instruments, but all these musical instruments we can categorize based on what, like, how do they make the sound, how is the sound produced in that instrument. Depending on that, these all instruments, they are categorized into for certain types. So let us see. So production of sound by musical instruments, it depends on the type of that instrument. So what type of that instrument is, depending on that the sound will vary. Okay, you can see the flute makes a different sound than that of the violin or a guitar. Then that makes different sound than that of the drum. So you see, there are so many types of instruments which make different kinds of sound, and that four types are woodwind instruments, stringed instruments, percussion instruments, and brass instruments. So let us see which are these instruments. So very first, woodwinds instrument. In that you see the woodwinds instrument, they make sound by blowing on the top of the instrument. Mostly the instrument which is like the flute, right, which has a hollow cavity. It will be like a pipe and there will be a hollow cavity inside. Okay, and when you blow the air through that at one of its ends, it will produce the sound. Now in this case, you can imagine how does it produce the sound. Does that flute vibrate? No, there must be something vibrating, as we can hear the sound out of that. So there is the air which is present in that hollow tube. The air which is present, that vibrates and that produces the sound. So air also vibrates and produces the sound. So it is almost that kind of the instruments which are involved in the woodwind instruments. Then the next instruments are the stringed instruments. The name suggests, when you pluck a string, okay, or by strumming it, the string, then the sound will be heard. For example, the violin is there, guitar is there, harp, cello. So these all are the instruments where you have to struck or where to pluck the string, and then the sound will be produced. So as you are plucking the string, that means what is vibrating? Of course the string is vibrating, and hence these are called as the stringed instruments. The string vibrates and hence we hear the sound. And you see the vibration of air and vibration of string, these are two different objects which are vibrating, and hence of course the sound produced by those will be different, as the thing which is vibrating is different, right? So same is the case with the next one, that is the percussion instrument. Now this makes sound by striking or by shaking or by scraping them. So as in case of drum we strike it, in case of the tambourine or piano or xylophone, and yes, there are so many, the cymbals and all. So you see there are so many instruments which we either strike it or we shake it, like the maracas we shake it like this, or by scraping it, then and then only the sound will be produced. So that membrane to which we are doing these actions, that will vibrate and will produce the sound. So here the vibrating what we can say material is different, and hence the sound produced will be different than the other two which we had already seen. So then the next is the brass instruments. In brass instruments they make sound by buzzing the lips while we blow it, like French horn, the trumpet, the trombone or tuba. What do? We will buzz it with our lips by blowing it. Okay. Now you see the mode of playing that instrument is different, the membrane which vibrates is different, and hence the sound produced will be different, and hence the type is different. So this is how we can categorize all the musical instruments in all these four types, okay, depending on the way they produce the sound, okay, or how they make the sound. You can see there are some again musical instruments, and you can categorize them into the four types which we have seen. Okay, you see these are some different kinds of musical instruments where when we beat them or when we struck them, then they produce this sound. So you can see like the bell, okay, or the ghattam, as you can see, okay, मटका होता है उसको, उसके ऊपर हम kind of matka, it is not actually matka but it is ghatam, then manjeera and also jaltaran. You must be knowing about jaltaran, right? Different shapes की bowls होते हैं, and that different amount of water is filled and they make the sound. You see how magical it is. बाउल का साइज भी चेंज हो गया और पानी का अमाउंट भी चेंज हो गया, then the sound produced will be different. So you see it is very interesting, right? The fact is so interesting. Even if you change wahi water, wahi bowl, right? But just the amount has changed or the shape of the bowl has changed, but still you see, yes, the sound will be different. So this is what is the beauty of music, beauty of sound, and beauty of nature ultimately. Then okay, thus we have learned about the instrument, but how do we produce the sound? How do the human beings produce sound, right? We are able to talk. How? So there must be something vibrating now. Till now you have come to know that something is vibrating that is producing the sound. Do one thing, whenever you talk, just touch over here to your epiglottis. Whenever you talk, now also you can talk anything or just make a sound and you touch over here to your epiglottis. Is it vibrating? Yes, it will vibrate. So there must be something over here which is vibrating and producing the sound. If this will not vibrate, we will not be able to talk. So vibration is necessary for the sound to be produced. So what is that which vibrates over here that you can feel? So that is the vocal cord. That is the vocal cord which is present. You see in our the humans, the sound is actually produced by the larynx, or that is also called as the voice box. Okay, larynx or the voice box, and that is present above the windpipe. You know about windpipe, you have learned. So above the windpipe you can see the voice box is there or the larynx is there, and it has two vocal cords are there, like the cords, like the strings in the guitar. In that way there are two cords which are stretched across like this, and there is a gap in between them. There is a very narrow gap, that is called slit. When there is very narrow gap, then we call it as a slit. So the two vocal cords, they are stretched along with each other, okay, like parallel to each other, and that leaves a slit, a narrow slit in between. And whenever we talk, or that time you see the air from the lungs, it comes out. Okay, so you see, when the lungs, it force the air through the slit, the air of course from lungs, it will come out, and it has to pass through the slit because that is the only way. So when it passes through that narrow slit, the air inside that slit will vibrate, right? And that vibration of that air produces the sound in us. So this is how we are able to produce the sound. So the air in our vocal cords, in the slit of our vocal cord, that vibrate, and that produces the sound in humans. So this is how the sound is produced in us, right? You can feel it, definitely try. Then animals also produce sound, right? So let us see which animal use which part of their body to make the sound. So the animals like dogs, cats, horses and lions, they have the vocal cords like we have, like in the human being. So they produce the sound exactly similar way how we make. Then birds. Birds produce the sound with a ring of cartilage. They have a ring of cartilage that is called syrinx. That is in their windpipe. With the help of that syrinx, they make the sound. Then insects like mosquitoes and bees. What do you think? How do they make the sound? So they make the sound by the wings. They continue. See, when the mosquito or bees they comes to us, they continuously vibrate their wings, right? And any vibrating body produces sound. So they vibrate the wings so rapidly, so fast that we hear the sound of those. So this is how the insects make the sound. Then frogs, they produce the sound by puffing their vocal sacs up their throat like balloon while croaking. So what they do, they puff their vocal sacs like a balloon does while they croak. This is how various animals produces sound, and that is necessary, right? So what we learned till now is the vibration is very necessary for the production of sound. So sound is produced by vibrating body. That is the definition of sound, and sound is a form of energy. So we'll stop over here. We'll continue with this lesson in the next video. Till that time, take care of yourself, stay safe, stay good. Goodbye.